What's up? These are just my thoughts on the Nintendo World Championship. Um, Divided up into just my general thoughts about the games, how it went, and Reggie's epic fail. And then we'll get into what do I think what do I think of the overall thing, how it went off overall after the cut. Well, without further ado, let's get down to it. First, I'm going to talk about the hosts, just because, whatever. I thought it was kind of cool that they brought the kid out for the Splatoon segment. I thought it was kind of interesting that they, for the people who were eliminated from the Splatoon segment, they had to play the original Legend of Zelda. People forget that game does not hold your hand, and you have to be good at what you're doing in order to play it. I thought that was really cool. I like how they switched up what levels were being played. Salt Spray Rig and a Walleye Warehouse. It's all very good levels. So let's talk. As I was saying, let's talk about the people who were in it. I don't remember all of the friggin' participants, but the hosts were really on there. I think the best common guest host was Andre, Black Nerd Comedy. He actually made it kind of interesting. The kid was I mean, I know what Nintendo was going for, but the kid clearly was kind of nervous or really excited. He was either really excited or kind of nervous. I couldn't tell. Let's see, what else? The guy who came in for the last third, where he was like talking about Smash Brothers, I was like, for the third quarter was kind of, I was like, the Smash Brother guy who started singing. I'm like, dude, come on, man, don't do this. The two Nintendo Treehouse people came out for the Mario Maker end portion of it. I mean, those people are sick. Mario Maker, whoever made those levels, you people are sick. You need to go see a psychiatrist and a psychologist and get some help. You need help. Let's see, where else am I going? Anyway, Super Mario, I'll get into the actual games after the cut, but I thought generally it was done pretty well. Started out kind of rocky, got better towards the end. I'll give my overall conclusion at the end, but we'll get into the games after the cut. So now it's time to get into the games. Started off with Splatoon, which was pretty cool. Then it went to the elimination match for the people who didn't do well in Splatoon, which was the original Legend of Zelda, which is pretty awesome. Then it went to the second game for the people who moved on, which was a new game that no one had seen before called Battle Ball or something like that, where it's a 3DS game where it's like soccer, but with 3 players, and you're shooting a ball into a goal, but every time you score, the goal gets smaller. It's a very interesting concept. I think this is going to be an eShop game for like $15-20, but looks fun. Here's a nice little shout out for you guys. If you look at the characters before they get into the mechs in Battle Ball, the little face masks look like the Marine things that PED Marines in Metroid Prime Corruption. Just a nice little nod. I think that could be Retro's small game they're making on the 3DS or Next Level Games, but don't hold me to that. We won't know until Tuesday. Then after that, it went to Mario Kart, which is always a crowd favorite. Mario Kart is great. And then after Mario Kart, it went to Super Metroid. They had to get out of the elimination of Super Metroid, and that was, they had to basically beat Mother Brain and then escape, and that was some intense shit right there. Then it went to, I want to say, Smash Brothers. The people who did well in that moved on. The people who who were in the elimination were the folks. They had to do balloon fight, the second mode, which is where you have to travel through one of the first endless runners, basically for all intents and purposes, I believe. And then after that, they did a last thing. No, the last thing was Smash Brothers. And then whoever beat that went on to Mario Maker, or should I say Super Mario Maker. And that shit was intense. Those levels were sick. Like I said, the people who designed those levels need help. They need to see somebody, because that was some sick shit. So I'll give my overall conclusions about a yay, nay, or meh after the cut. So this is the overall conclusion of what I felt about this interesting, if you will, this World Championship event. It's been 15 years since we had the last one, or no, not 15, 25 years since the last, no, 1990, yeah, 25 years. So, I mean, I'm glad they had it. Overall, like I said earlier, there were a few technical issues, but they got them sorted. It was interesting that they leveraged a lot of Nintendo's history. The games got progressively harder, the challenges got progressively more difficult. But I never felt like me as a old school gamer that I felt overwhelmed until they got to the Super Mario Maker stuff. I'm like, oh shit. Like everything else I probably could have done myself. Like I could do that. But when they got to Mario Maker, I was like, no, hell no. So with that being said, yay, nay, or meh. I'm gonna say yay. Yeah, it's a yay. It's a yay. I think overall it was great. Was it super duper great? Was it the best thing ever? No, but it was pretty damn good. And I think Nintendo really built a lot of hype. They built a lot of hype for their games. They showed off Splatoon. They showed I also forgot. How could I forget the coolest Reggie getting his ass kicked. There'll be an addendum to this conclusion after the cut. So here's the addendum. Reggie getting his ass kicked in Smash. Here's all I'm gonna say, Reggie. Here's a little rule of thumb. I'm a big dude myself. I talk a lot of shit. Look, don't write a check. Don't let your mouth write a check that your ass can't cash. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Reggie, get better. Step up your game, Reggie. Step up your game.